In the annals of history, there are tales that whisper of cataclysmic events, of cities lost and civilizations forever altered. The intrigue of ancient natural disasters is a fascinating journey into the past, a voyage that has the power to ignite our curiosity, to make us wonder about the forces that have shaped our world. Imagine, if you will, the earth shaking beneath your feet, the sky ablaze with the fury of a volcano, or the terrifying rush of a tsunami. These are not just the stuff of nightmares or Hollywood blockbusters. They were real, tangible threats that ancient civilizations had to grapple with, events that left indelible marks on the tapestry of human history. These ancient natural disasters were the game changers of their time. They could, in an instant, alter the course of a civilization, topple the mightiest of empires, or give birth to legends and myths that would be handed down through generations. They were the wild cards that no king, no general, no philosopher could predict or control. But beyond their destructive power, these disasters were also catalysts for change. They forced societies to adapt, to invent, and to find ways to survive in a world that could be as unpredictable as it was beautiful. They were the crucibles in which the resilience and ingenuity of humanity were tested and honed. Yet, despite their significance, many of these ancient cataclysms remain shrouded in mystery. The records of these events, if they were ever recorded at all, have been lost to time, eroded by the relentless march of years, or consumed by the very disasters they described. The stories of these ancient disasters are like pieces of a grand puzzle that we are still trying to put together, fragments of a past that continue to elude us. These are the mysteries of a forgotten past, a testament to the power of nature and time. They are reminders of our place in the grand scheme of things, of our vulnerability and our strength. They are the echoes of ancient cataclysms, the whispers of a world that was, and the intriguing stories of ancient natural disasters that continue to captivate us. In the great tapestry of history, some threads have frayed and vanished, lost to the ravages of time and forgetfulness. This is especially true when we delve into the chronicles of ancient natural disasters. These cataclysms, once etched in the annals of human history, have faded into the mists of oblivion, their records as elusive as the civilizations they once shook. Picture a world before the digital age, before the invention of paper, even before the advent of papyrus. The ancients, in their ingenuity, wrote on clay tablets, inscribed on stone, and painted on cave walls. These were the early archives, repositories of wisdom, and chronicles of events both mundane and extraordinary. But these were fragile, susceptible to the ravages of time, weather, and human interference. A single flood, a fire, or an invading army could wipe away centuries of recorded history. Then consider the nature of the events themselves. Natural disasters, earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, tsunamis, meteor impacts, they're inherently destructive, obliterating not just lives and cities, but also the very records of their occurrence. So, we're left with a paradox. The most dramatic events of the past are often the ones least documented and most easily lost. Now think about the implications of these lost records. Each missing account is a gap in our understanding, a piece of the puzzle that we can't place. How many civilizations fell not to the sword but to the earth shaking beneath them, or the sky raining fire? How many cities lie buried beneath the waves, their tales of catastrophe forever silenced? These lost records, these silent witnesses of ancient calamities, hold secrets we may never fully understand. Yet, as we'll see in the following scenes, we've managed to tease out a few tales from the stubborn stones and the silent sands. And these tales, as fragmented and incomplete as they are, remind us of the power of nature, the resilience of humanity, and the impermanence of all things. From the ashes and ruins of the past, we can piece together stories of awe-inspiring natural disasters that have since faded from collective memory. Let's delve into some of these forgotten catastrophes. Picture the island of Thera, now known as Santorini, around 3,500 years ago. It was home to the flourishing Minoan civilization until a colossal volcanic eruption shattered the tranquility. The explosion was so immense, it's thought to have inspired the legend of Atlantis, the lost city beneath the waves. Yet, despite its impact, the Minoan eruption is a tale often lost in the annals of time. On the other side of the Mediterranean, we find the Roman cities of Pompeii and Herculaneum frozen in their final moments by the eruption of Mount Vesuvius in the 1st century AD. Although rediscovered and excavated in recent centuries, the full magnitude of the disaster remained hidden for millennia. The sudden and complete annihilation of these thriving cities serves as a somber testament to the terrifying power of nature. Then there's the city of Helic, once a prosperous center of the ancient Greek world. Legend tells us that one fateful night, a massive tsunami caused by an earthquake swallowed the city whole, sinking it beneath the waves. Helic's fate was largely forgotten until its ruins were discovered in the 20th century. Lastly, let's travel to the ancient city of Palmyra, nestled in the deserts of Syria. This once bustling trade hub was believed to have been devastated by a natural disaster, possibly an earthquake. However, without comprehensive historical records, the true nature of Palmyra's downfall remains shrouded in mystery. Each of these tales serves as a stark reminder of the power of nature and the fragility of human endeavor. They underscore the importance of understanding and preserving our history, as these ancient calamities hold invaluable lessons for our present and future. Even as we delve into the past, we find echoes of ancient cataclysms that continue to reverberate in our world today. These reminders are etched in the very fabric of our Earth, from the indelible scars of meteor impacts to the seismic volatility of the Aegean region. Meteor strikes from antiquity have left their mark in more ways than one. These celestial visitors, both feared and revered by ancient civilizations, were capable of causing widespread destruction. Craters scattered across the globe serve as a testament to these cosmic collisions. Yet, the true extent of their impact on ancient cultures remains a subject of ongoing research and speculation. Meanwhile, the Aegean region, a cradle of ancient civilizations, has a turbulent geological past. This area, riddled with fault lines, was and continues to be a hotbed for seismic activity. Earthquakes were a common occurrence, shaping and reshaping the lives and destinies of the people who lived there. The loss of historical records has made it challenging to fully comprehend the magnitude of these geological events and their societal implications. The echoes of these cataclysms don't just resonate in the physical realm, they reverberate through the annals of knowledge that were lost and found. The Library of Alexandria, once the intellectual heart of the ancient world, was a casualty of multiple disasters. Its destruction resulted in the loss of countless texts, leaving an irreplaceable void in our understanding of the past. In contrast, the discovery of the Herculaneum papyri, carbonized by the eruption of Mount Vesuvius, offered a glimpse into the preserved knowledge of antiquity. These scrolls, though damaged, have provided invaluable insights into the thoughts and philosophies of those who lived before us. These echoes of the past serve to remind us of the transient nature of human existence and the enduring power of nature. They underscore the importance of preserving our history, for it is in understanding our past that we can better navigate our future. In a world where the future is built upon the lessons of the past, the preservation of history is a task of paramount importance. Ancient civilizations, despite their fragility in the face of nature's wrath, left behind tales of resilience that continue to inspire us today. But the question remains, how do we ensure these tales endure the test of time? Modern scientific techniques, including archaeology and geological studies, have played an instrumental role in unearthing details about ancient natural disasters. From deciphering the geological imprints of ancient meteor strikes to excavating the ruins of cities lost to volcanic eruptions, these sciences have been our torchbearers in the dark corridors of history. But the task doesn't end at discovery. The advent of digital preservation has ushered in a new era of historical conservation. By digitizing historical records, we not only safeguard them against the ravages of time, but also make them accessible to the global community. This democratization of knowledge is crucial for fostering a deeper understanding of our past and for shaping an informed and empathetic future. The stories of ancient civilizations and their encounters with natural disasters are not mere tales of destruction. They are, in fact, testaments to human resilience and adaptability. The Minoans, despite the catastrophic eruption on Thera, left behind a rich cultural legacy that continues to captivate us. The inhabitants of Pompeii and Herculaneum, engulfed by the fiery wrath of Mount Vesuvius, have provided us with invaluable insights into Roman life. These stories, etched into the annals of history, serve as reminders of our inherent strength in the face of adversity. They inspire us to confront our own challenges with the same indomitable spirit, reminding us that we too are part of a continuum of civilizations that have faced and overcome cataclysmic events. In understanding and preserving these tales of ancient disasters, we not only honor our past, but also equip ourselves for the future,